All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Giving all praise, Yahawah Shah. This is the book of 2 Peter right here, chapter 2. I'm going to read verse 21 right here. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah Shah. And I'll say shalom to your hopeful elect brothers out there that scattered across to the four corners of the earth, that's preaching and trucking every single day through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shah, trying to get this word out. Shalom to your brothers out there. And I'm going to title this one right here. Just because Yahawah cursed the biblical nation of Israel does not mean that we don't know right from wrong, because you will take responsibility for your actions. Just because Yahawah Shah cursed us as a biblical nation, just because Yahawah Shah cursed the nation of Israel, the true biblical nation, does not mean that we don't know right from wrong. And you got grown people out there, and I know that all y'all know that you got grown folks out there in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. They act like they 20, act like they 15, and they blaming everybody else. Oh, yeah, well, you know, this happened because of this person. Oh, yeah, well, I'm in this situation because of this. Oh, yeah, well, so-and-so did this, They always blaming people. They don't never take responsibility for their actions. And see, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed because they have been learning the way of the heathen. And see, Yahawah Shah, he told us not to be envious of the heathen, right? He told us not to learn the way of the heathen, right? That's in the scriptures. Learn not their ways, because they teach opposite to what Yahawah Shah preaches. They teach people not to go and take responsibility for their actions, because Esau naturally does not take responsibility for his actions. Esau will go out there, cause all these fucking problems, and guess what? He gets away with it because of this system. And then two, he naturally does not take responsibility, because Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He creates laws, he creates, all this shit to go and cover to go and cover his own self. But Esau is a natural born demon, and demons are going to be demons. Satan, who is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, who is biblically read, he is that devil that the Bible speaks of. And do you expect a devil to go and tell truth? No. Do you expect him to go take responsibility for his actions? No. But just because Yahawah cursed us, put us, with these damn demons in captivity with these other heathen nations, does not mean that you don't know right from wrong. We all do. You ain't no child. And most of us in this truth, we are grown. And you know right, and you know wrong. So you have a choice. We all have choices. I have a choice. So, if you're going through certain things and you're like, damn, why is this shit, happening? I'm not saying it's because you did something wrong, but you got people out there, man, they just be going through it, man. Just be going through shit. Because people like that, they don't take responsibility for their actions. And then when you sit there saying things like, oh, yeah, I don't care. Are you making things better for your own self? No. Yahawah Shah is going to put you in more deeper shit. Deeper shit, and deeper shit. It's not going to make things better for you. But this is why we got to turn back to Yahawah Shah. This is why we have to learn the ways of Yahawah Shah. And what is learning the ways of Yahawah Shah? Learning those laws, statutes, and commandments. And our people are still up in these churches, listening to these Edomite pastors, listening to these sellout Jake pastors that are sold out, talking about, oh yeah, what the law's done away with. The law is not done away with. That's why we in captivity, because we did not go by the law, which is the 10 commandments. Our people still in these churches, man. This is why a lot of our people are going to get destroyed, because they don't want to listen to the prophets of Yahawah Shah. Our people have that Stockholm syndrome. They just used to listening to their massa, which is Esau Edom. They just used to it. They would listen to a so-called white man before they listened to their own people. You 2/3 got it coming for you too, man. Because you out here just doing wickedness. It's like when shit don't go your own way, what do you go in and do? You just get more and more wickeder. And you think that that's helping you. You think that that's going to make things better. Just being more and more and more wicked. Yahawah jotting all that down. Them angels, they jotting all that down. Yahawah bossing y'all shot. He going to bring it out on you, man. He going to hand it to you. He going to hand it to y'all asses, man. Because you're not going to be out here doing wickedness. Yahawah bossing y'all shot is not going to tolerate that in Yahawah Shah's kingdom. Yahawah bossing y'all shot, when this kingdom comes, it ain't going to be any wickedness. And you got a problem with it, he just going to hand it to you, man. He's going to hand it to you. Just like he about to hand it to these damn Edomites. They catching it now. But when they catch these curses 100%, they going to know it came from Yahawah bossing y'all shot. This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea, man. Because you got people out there, man, they don't care. Like I was saying, you got people that, grown up, they all grown. They're like, oh yeah, well, when I was younger, so-and-so taught me this, oh yeah, well, I had went through, this, and this, and this. And then you got people, they done went through stuff, and then they try to pretend, like everything's good. And then they'll do some very crafty ass shit. And then they'll put other people in shit. Or, they could be like a father, it'd be like a, mother or something, and then have kids. And then they'll put their kids in shit. And they just won't deal with their own shit. They'll put their bullshit on them. Act like little kids, man. Yeah. And then they'll try to fuck your mind up, especially if you doing well. And then they'll try to take you away from worshiping Yahawah Bashim Al Shah. Hey, man, Yahawah Bashim Al Shah, he's going to have a field day with you Israelites, man. Yes, he's going to have a field day with these Edomites, but he's going to have a field day with you Israelites. You got people out there, well, so-and-so did this to me. Okay, well, guess what? Just because so-and-so did this to you, or just because you grew up and you saw other people doing wickedness, does that mean that you go out there and you do wickedness? No, that is a choice. Just because we are cursed does not mean you don't know right from wrong. And that is in the scriptures. Because if you know to go do right and you choose not to, guess what? You are guilty. And that's going to be one of the next scriptures and one of the last scriptures that I read. But before I get to that, I just want to finish on this scripture here. Yahawah Bashim Al Shah is a very austere power. So he's not going to take that lightly. If you out there doing wrong, to go do right. You choose to go and do wrong. And you choose to go and mess up one of his people, one of his people, not people, and you choose to go and steer them in the wrong direction because of some shit that you went through. Well, guess what? That's not gonna make things better for you, because like it says here, whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it would be better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck. That just go to show you, man. And that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. He's not going to take that lightly. Yahawah Bashim Al Shah is an austere power. You're going to see that real time. You out there doing wickedness. To all you childish ass Israelites out there, acting like you 5 and 10. Yahawah Bashim Al Shah, man, he may just get one of those fucking cords. He may just get one of those fucking wires off these fucking poles here and start slapping y'all ass upside your head with it, man. Because most of y'all need that. A wire slap and get a semi-truck, pick it up and throw it on your little fucking ass, man. And crush your ass, man. Yeah. Yahawah Bashim Al Shah, he will do that. And most of you Israelites, you need something like that. Just to go in and fucking get it. But hey, Yahawah Bashim Al Shah, he already has all kind of judgments set up. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know, man, like, it's just crazy, just how you could be 40, 50, and then you act like you 15. And we actually live amongst our own people where they act like that. The nation of Israel is destroyed, the biblical nation. We need a reset quickly. Now, speaking of doing, right, because I was talking about that earlier, I'm going to finish it off with James chapter 4, verse 17 right here. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, To him, it is sin. Yeah. You know, you got people out there that know to go and do right, but see, they be trying to go fit in. Want to go fit in with the entire crowd. I don't be trying to fit in with anybody. I'm not trying to fit in with nobody. I'm more scared of what Yahawah will do to me because I knew to go do right than for what man could do to you. Because Yahawah, he could take you and he could take your own soul and put it in hell, like scripture says. Man can only take your life here. He can't touch your soul. So that's already tell you who you should be more scared of. You should be more scared of Yahawah. Yahawah, at the end of the day, is the one who put us in these curses here, put us with these damn Edomites, put us with these heathen nations, fucked up our own people, made the living conditions how they are. He's using Esau to go and do that. He's the one doing that. Yahawah is the one that you give credit to. He is the one doing that. He orchestrated all this, man, to go and bring about his judgments. And there's 4 people that don't want to do right. And first and foremost, for touching his own people. And mocking and scoffing our big brother, Yahawah, and putting him on that cross 2,000 years ago. On that tree, I should say 2,000 years ago. But just because Yahawah, cursed us as a nation doesn't mean that you don't know right from wrong. You will take responsibility for your actions. Everybody will, include me. Giving all praise, Yahawah, and I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.